My journey takes me southwest of Seattle to Grays Harbor County along the Washington coast. Grays Harbor County sits along the Pacific coast of Washington. This is a rainy and windswept region, which is known for logging and fishing. Its most famous resident, at least in my mind, is Kurt Kobain. It's here where Kurt Kobain spent the formative years of his troubled life. Many believe that his experiences here, in this hard-scrabble region, are what shaped his music. Seabrook stands in contrast to all of that. This is a newly built town that would look out of place just about anywhere, let alone in this gritty working-class part of the state. Seabrook has the vibe of a movie set. It's almost too perfect. But I was here to mountain bike, and it was time to put aside my cynicism. Like the town, the trails at Seabrook are relatively new. I came to ride here because I heard there was a trail that overlooks the ocean at some point. Given my fondness for mountain biking and the ocean, I was determined to ride it. Seabrook is a small trail system by any standard, let alone in this part of the country. I wanted to ride as much of the trail system as time would allow. So I started with the warm-up on an easy green trail called Narnia.
Oh, this is cool. This is definitely wide track.
This was a double-track trail and is about as green as they get.
Careful.
Maid Brigade is a short but challenging section of trail, which was made all the more challenging by the fact that it had been raining for the last couple of days. Before I came out, I had asked people about the local trails and how they ride after a rain. I thought, hell, I ride routes all the time. This should be a piece of cake. Maid Brigade is a pretty flat trail that's covered in roots. And under most circumstances, I'd do fine. But this trail was greasy, and without speed or traction, it was slow and grabby.
Come on. Oh, shit, why you braked? And I think I feel a lot of... Holy shit, this is crazy. So... Okay. Oh, looks like I'm back in town.
The trails are spread out around town. Having Trailforks on hand was a good idea. After warming up in town, it was time to head towards the ocean and check out Groot and the oceanfront trail called Mike-O-Rama. This is the only sustained climb that I experienced in Seabrook. At the top, there are only two trails, Mike-O-Rama and Groot. I figured I'd have a go at my first PNW Black Diamond. The trail system up to this point was pretty tame. I figured I'd shred down this trail, ride back up, and finish off with the trail I came here for. How's your riding wet roots game? Apparently not as good as I thought. The camera doesn't do justice to these steep sections. The roots were like ice. In fact, the whole trail was really greasy. A lot more than what I experienced at Duthie a couple of days earlier. I spoke to the local bike shop's owner about it, and it turns out the soil in this area is more clay-based and gets pretty slick. Another day or two and this trail might be a lot easier. But it was one of the more raw trails I've ridden. Okay, walked.
Slick.
With that out of the way, it was time to ride what I came here for. So it was back up the fire road.
shit, that is slick. He was right. Oh yeah, this is cool. Wow. Oh yeah, Mike-O-Rama's awesome. Alright. Some debris on the trail. You can hear that slick mud. Top of the berm, Rico. Oh yeah, how cool is this? And the sun gets brighter. First time on the trail, so let's not be dumb. But oh my god, it's beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Wow.
And there it was. So beautiful, and so peaceful.
How beautiful.
Mike-O-Rama is a short 0.6 of a mile loop that can be ridden in both directions, and it's equally fun both ways.
So flowy.
And with that, I had accomplished my mission. Seabrook was a small trail system, and despite its size, it was a peaceful little adventure in a beautiful setting. I imagine it will only grow as the community does. From here, it's a 3-hour drive north to Bellingham to visit one of the great mountain biking destinations, Galbraith. If you've gotten this far, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more. I came to Seabrook as I am, and I left a little closer to what I wanted to be. I hope you enjoyed this leg of my journey. Thanks for watching.